How much does it cost to take a bus? For most cities in Southeast Ontario near where I live, the average fare is around $3 for an adult, $2 if you're a child, and $1 if you're a senior. But that's not the cost I'm talking about. I mean, how much would it cost for you to literally take a bus? And obviously when I say take, I mean purchase. You can't steal a bus. I mean, maybe you can, but you shouldn't. So I'll ask the question again rephrased. How much does a bus cost? I asked this question to my family and my friends, and the numbers I heard could not have been further from the truth. But before I even reveal their guesses, I'd like to ask you to make your own calculated estimate. How much would one standard 40-foot diesel fuel bus cost? Mind you, all of these numbers are in Canadian dollars, so convert if you need to. Most answers I heard rounded to $100,000, with the highest capping at $300,000. In truth, the cost is closer to $500,000, or $500,000. And that's it. The mystery is solved. $500,000 for a single bus and nothing more to look into. Except, where exactly did I get this number? Did I inquire an employee at City Hall? Did I get an invoice from the bus manufacturer? Did I pull this number out of my ass? To get this number, I followed a single transit agency, the My Way transit system. It's Ontario's third largest transit agency, just behind the Toronto Transit Commission and your mom, which somehow gets around faster than any known bus. But getting back on topic, the My Way Transit Agency has their own wiki, detailing the history of the organization, the history of every fleet, the history of every bus in those fleets, but most important for our purposes, those histories include price tags. I mean, those histories also include a list of every bus that's ever spontaneously caught on fire, but that's a video for another time. The reason I bring up this wiki is because if you spend any time looking through the entries, you'll come to realize it's less of a database and more of a historical archive. Occasionally parts are missing and there are a lot more notes than there are numbers. So, to properly get the number I wanted, I had to sift through the information to get the data. I had to sort the different types of buses, the different sizes, and the different times in which they were purchased. In the end, I had a spreadsheet with every active fleet from the years 2003 to 2020, and what I learned confirmed my suspicions. You see, this number I claimed earlier was actually an average. Of the active 40-foot bus fleets, the cheapest tender was priced at $415,489.70 for each of the 44 new buses. In contrast, a fleet purchased nearly a decade later was priced at $564,672.30, each for 7 new buses. Anyone who shopped at Costco will tell you that this trend makes sense because it's always cheaper to buy in bulk. Forming a graph straight from the data in my spreadsheet, you can see the trend lines. When buying in large quantities, the price remains low, and when purchasing smaller pockets, the price is relatively higher. And that's that. The price of the bus is just above $500,000, and I've shown you the work to prove it. The mystery is actually solved this time, and I can finally go about my day in peace. Wait. I forgot about the articulating buses. Those are about $780,000. Honestly, there's a lot more I didn't cover in this video that I could have, so if you're interested in looking through the numbers yourself or want to fact check me, I'll leave all the sources I used in the description. In researching this simple topic, I found much more than I had initially set out to find. Not only does the wiki I used archive My Way, but the larger organization, the Canadian Public Transit Discussion Board, actually has wikis for a lot of other operations across Canada, America, and even internationally. And while looking through these pages, I found more questions than I did answers. And as I resolve my curiosity, I'd like to share my findings. So, expect videos like this in the future.